Happy N7 Day everyone, and welcome to Mass Effect 2 Insane Renegade Run, so named because we will be playing on Insanity Mode, and we will also be playing Renegade, and this is of course the eagerly anticipated sequel to Mass Effect 1 Insane Renegade Run. I mean, I say eagerly anticipated. I think maybe like 2 people on, the entire planet have been eagerly anticipating this, but you know what? I am doing it for those 2 people. One of them's me. Anyway, we will be continuing the story of Commander Phoenix Shepard, our lovable renegade who, has a heart of gold, really, underneath all of that renegade exterior. She was our renegade in Mass Effect 1, and the entire point of the playthrough with her was to kind of prove that, you can be a renegade without being evil. And I think we did that because I rather fell in love with Phoenix by the end, which I wasn't expecting. We didn't start off on the best foot. I was convinced I was going to hate a Renegade Shepard, but no, Phoenix won me around and convinced me that, you know what, Renegade Shepard isn't all that bad. And hopefully that will continue into Mass Effect 2 and eventually Mass Effect 3. However, since it has been approximately 74 years since Mass Effect 1 Insane Renegade Run ended, let's have a little bit of a recap. Phoenix, that sounds like a good name for a shepherd, doesn't it? So we are going to play a renegade shepherd who is all tough and hard and badass on the outside, but inside is really a squishy little bunny rabbit who just wants to be friends with everybody and make the universe a better place. Yeah, well, we'll get to that in a minute, alright? I just need to kill some innocent people first.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. What? My voice must be heard.
Actually, okay. Okay.
What did you do? This time, stay dead.
We will not embrace the great silence.
I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Okay, Rex. We're doing it for the right reasons. Please don't make me shoot you.
All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
Stay alive. I'll be coming to get you too, Caden.
I think we both know that's not gonna happen, Commander.
There's still one way to stop this, if you've got the guts.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth. Through your actions, you have become a symbol of everything humanity represents.
Your species has an indomitable will, a fierce, savage spirit that will not bend or yield.
Sovereign alone nearly wiped you out. You won't stand a chance if the whole Reaper fleet shows up. Not unless I find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. We're on the verge of war with an enemy unlike any the galaxy has ever known. A war for the very survival of all life as we know it. Humanity is ready to do its part. We will not back down. We will not surrender. We will lead you into battle against the Reapers, and we will drive them back into dark space.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, even saving the Council. Humanity has the trust of the entire galaxy. And still, it's not enough.
Our sacrifices have earned the Council's gratitude, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth? We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
There she is, our gorgeous girl.
Stress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
Yes, of course they will. Probably.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
Oh, Liara. The first thing I'm gonna have to do in Mass Effect 2 is shout at Liara. Oh, go on then.
Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here. Shepard! Get the hell out of here!
Oh, don't shout at Liara. Oh, Phoenix.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
And we are in! I can't believe the first thing I had to do as a Renegade Mass Effect 2 Shepard was just shout at Liara. That's made me really sad, that has. But you know, she was doing it out of love. I think all of the Renegade things that Phoenix does, she's always doing them out of love, isn't she? Phoenix does everything out of love. She's a massive softie, really. So yes, this is the Normandy. We're back on the Normandy. It's not looking in the best shape, to be honest with you. Yes, and Joker's shouting because things are going a little bit wrong. And oh, fire, yes, brilliant. So I tried not to talk too much in the dramatic opening cinematic cutscene there because it's a great opening, Mass Effect 2, isn't it? It's a bloody good opening, I have to say. You know, with Miranda being all like sexy and mysterious and the elusive man being all elusive and all of that kind of stuff, and then suddenly the Normandy's just on fire. I really... It's a great opening, it's one of my absolute favourites. Anyway, yes, we should probably... Oh, that's looking a little bit on fire. We should probably go and try and, like, get Joker before he gets himself killed. Yes, he's busy talking to the Normandy, that's fine. I don't think she can hear you, love. I think she's got bigger problems. Ooh, this is pretty. This is lovely. Oh, I do love this bit where it's just like all the drama and everything, and then you just come out into the sort of serene void of space that is about to kill us all. Yes. It's sort of something beautifully terrifying about it, isn't there? And oh, look at my chairs. Oh my god, all of my chairs have come out. Oh, this is going to ruin the no claims discount, isn't it? I already made that joke in the first bloody series. Shut up, bloody hell. Right, Joker. We should probably, like, try and save him. Hello, Joker. I'm getting to you as fast as I possibly can, but, you know, lack of gravity is causing an issue.
We have to get out of here.
Oh, he's had to take his cap off. Oh my god. You know things are bad when Joker has to take his cap off. Yeah, don't be an idiot.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack.
Well, frankly, I think it's a miracle she's still alive after that explosion. And, yeah, there goes the oxygen. Oh, I really hate this bit. It properly gets to me every time, honestly. I hate having to watch this. It's horrible. And wait for the dramatic music to come in. At some point. There we go. Oh my god, you can see her burning up in the atmosphere and everything. It's so horrible. Yeah, so... Shepard's dead. The end, I suppose. Thanks, guys. That was a short series, wasn't it?
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Ooh, drama music, medical stuff. Yes, that's my heart looking a little bit worse for wear. I believe it's about to be replaced with a mechanical one or something. Yes. Yes. Oh, look at my blood cells coming back to life. Isn't that exciting? Yes, and now I'm all pink and healthy again. Yes, there's my mechanical heart, probably, or that might be my mechanical spine or something, I don't know. I think I'm mostly just going to end up being mechanical. My heart's all nice and shiny and red again. Oh, that's a little bit gruesome. Yes, scalpels, that's my brain, hopefully still in one piece. And clever loading screen that makes it look like a continuation of the cutscene. I love loading screens that do that. I love clever loading screens that make you not quite realise, like for a moment you don't realise the cutscene's finished. Anyway, right, here we go. Phoenix, yes. So this is what Phoenix looks like after having been imported across from Mass Effect 1. Now, normally, on all my other playthroughs, I would just go with this face because all of my other Shepards have always imported across very well. And I always think they look quite good in Mass Effect 2 and I just go with the face that I'm given. However, Phoenix, I don't know, I don't think she looks as good in Mass Effect 2 as she looked in Mass Effect 1, and I kind of want to try and recreate her. Actually, for a couple of reasons. You remember when I was creating her in Mass Effect 1 and I said that I was going to give her black eyebrows but blonde hair so that we would all know that she wasn't a natural blonde? Well, I thought it would be quite a fun idea. Just, more than anything, just because I don't think the blonde hair looks very good in Mass Effect 2. I think it looks it just looks kind of dirty and horrible, doesn't it? I don't really like the blonde hair in Mass Effect 2. And I thought it would be quite fun if when Miranda has rebuilt Phoenix, sort of like when Phoenix wakes up, she hasn't actually got around to putting the hair dye on yet, so Phoenix wakes up with black hair. I thought that would just be a fun little thing if we just change her hair colour. But also maybe tweak a few little things, because I don't think she looks as good as she did in Mass Effect 1. I don't think she's imported across so well. However, annoyingly, unlike in Mass Effect 3, where you can just take the default face and tweak it, in Mass Effect 2 you can't do that. You either take the default face or you have to recreate her from scratch. I can't just change a few little things from her like this. So I'm gonna have to try and recreate Phoenix from scratch. So we're gonna see how that goes. Alright, what do you think of that? I think it's about the closest I'm gonna get. I mean, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. For one thing, I need her jaw to be lower, but there literally isn't an option just to move her jaw down, which is insane, honestly. This is like one of the most limited character creators I've ever come across. You can change her entire facial structure, like that, but then that changes like her nose and everything as well, and then I can't get a nose that looks like her. And I think that's Phoenix's nose, definitely. I've got her makeup right. I think her eyes are about right. Yeah, it's just that her face is like a bit shorter than it should be, but there's not really anything I can do about that. I think that's as close as we're going to get. She looks younger. She looks much younger. I think she looks a bit less kind of sexy, but I'd need to see her scowl first, because Phoenix always had a good scowl, so I need to get a good scene where she scowls before I can really know whether I've got her right or not. But I think we're about as close as we're possibly going to get with the lovely black hair. Yes, because I think the black hair just looks better than the blonde hair. Plus, it sort of adds to the in-joke that she wasn't a natural blonde. Mass Effect 3 will go back to being blonde, alright? She'll have got her hands on some blonde hair dye by then, but I just like her being stuck with the black hair in Mass Effect 2. Like I say, it's not perfect, but she has been rebuilt from, like, you know, scratch, post-mortem. So I think we can accept a few minor differences. We'll go with that. Class, we are going to stick with Adept. We were an Adept in the first game. We're going to stick with that throughout all three. Review personnel records. Phoenix Shepard, Spacer, Ruthless, Adept. Marvellous, that sounds good with me. We're missing shotguns. Remember the first game when it was Spacer, Ruthless, Adept, shotguns? Those were the days, man. I'm not going to have shotguns in Mass Effect 2. That won't be quite as much fun, but never mind.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
You want to give us a scowl, Phoenix? That was a bit of a scowl. That wasn't like a proper Renegade scowl. I think... Oh, I've got 190 Renegade points and 113 Paragon points. What the fuck, man? What kind of state am I in? Yeah, I'm marginally more Renegade than Paragon. Yeah, I wasn't like completely Renegade in the first game. Oh my god, she does look so much younger, doesn't she? But like I say, she's been rebuilt from scratch. It's going to be fine. Oh, I've got 4 squad points to spend. That's exciting. What do I want to go for? Well, now in Mass Effect 1, I remember Singularity wasn't really much use until you leveled it up and then it became amazing. But Mass Effect 2 is very, very different combat-wise. I always miss Mass Effect 1 a little bit when I move over to Mass Effect 2, I have to say. And warp would be quite useful because we've got shit to worry about, like when people have armor, you can't use certain biotic abilities against them, so you have to get their armor down first, and warp gets people's armor down, so we'll get that, and we'll get some more in Singularity. We should probably start pushing to get Shockwave unlocked because that's quite useful. Anyway, yes, weapons locker.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Okay, wow, I just magicked myself into my armor.
We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Yeah, it's alright. I know what I'm doing, Miranda, don't worry.
Trying to kill you.
Uh-huh.
Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Okay, so we've just woken up from, like, death, and already people are trying to kill us again. This is the life of Shepard, isn't it? Blimey. Okay. Pistol thing, yes. Thermal clip. Stop shouting at me, Miranda. I've only just woken up. Oh my god. Give me half a second, would you? Okay. Are there going to be mechs attacking me, or am I just vaulting over? Now there's going to be mechs attacking me. Hello, Mr. Mech. You're exciting. We didn't have you in Mass Effect 1. Oh my god. You hit quite hard. That's probably because we're on insanity mode, isn't it? Boop, 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 boop. Oh my god, Miranda, you're so bossy. Jesus Christ, woman, I'm used to being the one giving the orders. I do like how Mass Effect 2 just throws you right into the action. Like, this is the friggin' tutorial, and, you know, even when you've played it like 50 million times, you're still like, whoa, wait, hang on a minute, slow down. Give me a second to catch my breath, bloody hell. Yeah. It's like 2 minutes ago the Normandy was exploding, and now suddenly all of this is happening. Jesus Christ. Keeps me on my toes, if nothing else. Right, are there going to be more mechs through here?
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
Okay.
Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Yes, alright. Stop teaching me combat, Miranda. Bloody hell. I'm Commander Shepard. I do know vaguely how combat works, she says. Almost getting herself shot by a friggin' mech. Wait, don't let him get through my barrier. Yeah, so barrier's no longer a thing I have to, like, remember to do. Instead, it'll just regenerate naturally on its own. But it means I don't have shields. Because if you're a biotic, you have barrier. Oh god, he got through my barrier. That's not good. Yeah, so if you're a biotic, you have barrier. And if you're not, you have shields. But you can't have both. Which I find very unfair. But, you know. Yes, that's quite a lot of mechs, that is. And I'm going to have to be a bit careful. Because we are on insanity. But, you know, it's right at the beginning. So I'm not very leveled up. And if you might remember what it was like at the start of Mass Effect 1 when I was right at the beginning and not very leveled up. It was a bit of a disaster and I died quite a lot. Are these mechs trying to flank me? Oh my god, they're cleverer than I remember them being. Oh no, this is bad, 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 this is bad. I've got biotic abilities, I should probably use them. There we go, and you've just killed me, wow. Okay, well, this is a great start. I didn't even get out of the bloody tutorial. And I was really confused there for a second because I'm playing without my headphones on because then I can hear myself talk better. But it means that I can't figure out what's going on quite as well. So maybe that's not such a good thing. It's a bad habit I've got into while I've been recording The Sims, taking my headphones off. But you know, I like the sound of my own voice, alright? Right, let's see if we can take out these freaking mechs. Because that was just embarrassing. I mean, flipping eggs, it's like the second battle of the game, and I bloody died. Right, him down nice and quickly, and then you get some of you down, and then I do have biotic abilities. I keep hitting space to pause like it is in Mass Effect 1, but it's not in Mass Effect 2. It's shift. Right, I'm gonna see if Singularity can do anything. Oh, we got 2 of them. That's exciting because Singularity is much weaker in Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect 1, and you know it's not leveled up at the minute yet. And oh my god, getting through my barrier. Health regenerates in Mass Effect 2, doesn't it? I think that's a thing. Send warp towards him. Shoot him. Yes! Playing as a biotic goes much better when you actually use biotic abilities. It's almost like the game was designed that way or something. You know, when I used to play, because I mostly play as Vanguard, and my first, like, maybe 3 playthroughs or something were playing as Vanguard, and honestly, I hardly ever used any of the abilities. I don't know why I even bothered playing as Vanguard. I may as well have picked Soldier, to be honest, because I just used the guns and I didn't bother with any of the abilities, really, which was completely stupid. I just liked the description of Vanguard. And then, it was the first time I played the Citadel DLC. And you know when you get to the end and you have to fight your own clone? That's always the moment where it's like you suddenly figure out how you're supposed to have been like playing your class for the entire trilogy. You're just sort of like, oh, that's what I was meant to have been doing all of this time, was it? So then I restarted. I actually didn't bother finishing the Citadel DLC. I actually restarted Mass Effect 3 as a Vanguard again and played it again like the way that clone had been fighting, and I was like, oh wow, this is so much more fun than the way I'd been doing it. So yeah, when you play as a biotic, use the friggin' biotic abilities. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, it's quite a good little section, that the final boss in the Citadel DLC, for actually teaching you how to play the game. You know, right at the end of the game. And oh, you're big. Yes. Oh, there's blood and stuff. Oh, people are dead. Oh, Miranda, this is sad. Can we not do something about it? Look at all these dead people. Oh, you died with your arms crossed. You died with your arms folded, you did. I imagine you just standing in front of a mech with your arms folded going, nope! I'm not having it, love. Right, anyway, let's get a shufty on. Ooh, grenade launcher. Everybody loves a grenade launcher. Okay, use the grenade launcher to take them out. Brilliant. I can sort of hear you, Miranda. I don't have my headphones in, but I can sort of hear you. Oh, do I need to actually equip it first? Yes, that would be a good idea. It's very kind of the enemies not to not to appear until I'd actually equipped my grenade launcher. It was very nice of them to wait for me. Take the elevator down. Oh, bloody elevators, man. You know how much I love elevators. Right, let's get on here. Down we go. And yes, hold W in space to storm through the fire. Now this is the bit that tutorializes how to sprint, but it also it's kind of tutorializing that when you come across fire like this, you can sprint through it in order to get past it without hurting yourself. And I remember the first time I played this, and I was like, oh, that's a thing I'm going to remember. If I ever encounter fire like this, I'll be able to sprint through it, and I'll be able to get through it without hurting myself. You literally never encounter fire like this ever again in the entire game. And that's always annoyed me a little bit. It's like, oh, but you tutorialized it, and then it never turns up again. Like, ever. Not even once. Oh, well, Miranda, be okay. Miranda! Don't leave me! Miranda, you're my only friend in this strange new world I've woken up in. Okay, well, guess we're on our own again now. Ooh, that's a skeleton. Is that my skeleton by any chance? It probably is, you know. I mean, this... Sorry, I just had to destroy that mech for a moment. Yeah, this entire facility is basically just, you know, dedicated to bringing me back from the dead, which is quite humbling when you think about it. So yeah, that's probably me, that is. That's me, my little heart, probably. Should we listen to a thing?
The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget.
Is that going to stop if I do this? Okay, we'll start the bypass then. Yes, this is like one of those memory games, isn't it? So, thingy to thingy. Copyright. Battery to battery. Hangman to hangman. Frying pan to frying pan. Yay! So that's the new minigame, or one of the new minigames. Can we listen to you again? There we go.
The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Maybe it's my money? You remember all of the money that I had in Mass Effect 1? Like, so much money, the game had to stop giving me money. I had too many 9s. I had all the 9s in the world and there was just too much money and the game stopped giving me money. Do you remember that? Maybe that's that. Maybe it's my money. Maybe he hacked into my bank account after my death and inherited all of my money and used that to fund my recovery. Because in that case, I approve of that hugely. Let's listen to this one.
But subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
The subject. I have a name, Miranda. Bloody hell. Is that everything that's going on in here? Yes, I think it is. Okay, let's move swiftly on. Oh, hello. Are you somebody who needs saving? Yes. I'm not really in a position to help you, love, alright? I mean, bloody hell. I was dead 5 minutes ago. I've only just woken up and people are already asking for my help. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I just had to abandon you while you got vaporized. I can't even see his body. I think he literally just got decimated. That's not nice. Let's listen to some more logs.
Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Oh, don't say things like that about Miranda. I like Miranda. This is very pretty, isn't it? Do we ever find out what star system this is in? I can't remember. I can't remember if we ever actually find out where this facility is. Is that Jacob? Oh, hello, Jacob. I like you, Jacob. I don't care what anybody else says. Have we got some robots to kill? Yes, it looks like we probably have.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Oh, well, hello to you too. Nice to meet you.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Okay, I'm a renegade. I'm not just going to say, yeah, lead the way. I'm going to be very annoyed about taking orders from people. I mean, I'm used to being the one who's in charge.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Wow, that was a beautifully succinct summary there, my darling.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Yeah, okay, but first, very, very important things. What happened to the gorgeous, sexy Asari? And you know, the rest of the crew?
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Right, I mean, didn't get too cocky, love. I mean, I'm a biotic too. Admittedly, I don't think I can actually do that. I don't have lift, do I? I do have singularity. I'll see if I can throw a singularity out there. See if that does anything. Yeah, my singularity's not terrible. It's not brilliant. I mean, it's not like Mass Effect 1 levels of brilliant. Oh my god. Singularity in Mass Effect 1. I can't believe it took me so long to play as an adept in Mass Effect 1. The singularity is just, like, stupidly overpowered. I mean, once you've leveled it up. It's not great in the beginning, but once you've leveled it up, it's just like, Jesus. It's the best thing, that is. Right, shoot you a little bit. Throw a bit of a walk towards you. Are they just going to keep coming in? That's very rude of them. Hey, don't you get through my barrier. Where's Jacob gone? Oh, am I supposed to be commanding Jacob to do stuff? Yeah, okay. Will they just keep coming in until I do that? Well, okay. This is the how to command your companions tutorial, is it? Brilliant. Is that going to be it?
Okay.
Yay!
I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
What do I want to know? Seriously, I've just woken up from the dead in a strange place with lots of mechs trying to kill me. I want to know fucking everything, but mostly I want to know what happened to my crew.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
Oh, Liara's moved on. That's sad. Okay, well, let's go with, yes, injuries. That's probably a good place to start.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
Project Lazarus, presumably named after Lazarus from the Bible, who was resurrected by Christ. Cerberus really do like their whole symbolism thing, don't they? Oh shit, has he mentioned that it's Cerberus yet? Have I just given a massive spot? Never mind!
Can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Okie dokie, so why the hell are mechs attacking us?
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Yeah, you never really find out what all of this was about, do you? The mechs attacking. It's a really weird opening now I think about it, to be honest with you. Okay, Jacob, tell me about you. I mean, I know we've got shit going on, but it would be a good time for us to get to know each other, I think.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Okay, I think that's enough of the exposition there. Let's just get going.
Quickest way to those shuttles.
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Okay. But first I need to... Very important thing. Check this data pad. There we go.
The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive.
Yay!
It's the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Oh, maybe she probably won't. Okay, let's get going then, I suppose. The music's got all dramatic. I think the music's being a bit of a drama queen, to be honest with you. Nobody's even shooting at me yet. Ooh, lights flickering. Yeah, I know. Drama and excitement. What are these meant to look like? These scorch marks look like footprints, don't they? Oh, do you think that's meant to be, like, dark and creepy? Yes, I know music. Calm down, I'm getting to it. Okay.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, don't get pinned down. That's your advice. Marvelous.
Oh god, they found me.
Oh, brilliant.
Where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Bloody hell, it took him like less than 2 minutes to start screaming for help. Why does everybody start screaming for help? Like, is everybody except Shepard just completely incompetent? What am I talking about? Shepard's the protagonist. Of course everybody else is completely incompetent. That's how games work. Oh, that's a lot of blood. That's interesting. Okay, I know Wilson's in a bit of trouble right now, but there's a laptop here I can hack, so...
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
I wonder if anybody's ever done a playthrough where they do change Shepard's personality. So like they make a Renegade in Mass Effect 1, but then Paragon in Mass Effect 2. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Because you start off quite... I mean, wait, Jacob, that's not who I wanted. There we go. I mean, you start off... Sure, I've started off like a little bit Renegade, but not like completely Renegade. It would be quite easy to turn it around and turn her into a Paragon. Or do it the other way around. Have a Paragon Shepard who becomes a Renegade. That might be an interesting playthrough for another day. Right now, though, I think we probably need to follow the trail of blood.
Shepard, down here!
Hello, do you need rescuing? Of course you do, everybody always needs rescuing.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Yes, I know, he's already said that. I feel like people are over-explaining things to me. I mean, I am Commander Shepard. I'm quite good at, you know, figuring shit out on my own. Oh, do I need to do a thing? Yeah.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Yeah, alright. Can we kind of argue about who's to blame later?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Oh, flippin' heck, man. This is getting a little bit childish and petty, isn't it?
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves.
Ooh, I don't like people like you, Wilson. Phoenix really doesn't like people like you. You want me to what? Use overload on the canisters? Yeah,
Let's get out of here.
Did that do a thing? Excellent.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
Almost certainly not.
Time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Yeah, I know. I sort of accidentally revealed that about 10 minutes ago. Sorry, Jacob.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance, before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
It's a rubbish name. Like, honest to God, that it's got to be the most rubbish name for a villain in anything ever. It is the most ridiculously stupid name. I mean, come on. The Elusive Man. Seriously, that would be out of place in friggin' Batman, that would. Okay, yeah, so I suppose I don't have much choice in the matter.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you want to know.
Okay. So is everybody keeping up? Because so far we've died, and then we've woken up 2 years later, and apparently it was Cerberus who brought us back. You remember Cerberus? You know, the guys that we were sort of spent a good portion of Mass Effect 1 fighting. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 really does just kind of throw you right into all of the madness and completely sort of, I think, it takes you in a different direction to what you were probably expecting when you started the game. But you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. We've got a data pad we can hack. Let's see if I can remember how the hacking minigame works. Get that one, and oh, I'm getting trapped. That one, and then that one. Yay! I can hack things. So yes, we've got 2 mini-games now, rather than just the one mini-game that we had in Mass Effect 1. We've got 2 little mini-games, and I quite enjoy both of them. I do like a mini-game. Oh, we've been spotted apparently. Oh yes, there's quite a lot of mechs. I don't know why that surprised me, to be honest with you. I would have thought I would have gotten used to that by now. Right, if you want to overload him, and if Shepard wants to warp him, and if Jacob wants to pull him, we're going to work as a team. That went quite well, that did. You need to be shot. There we go. And, oh, they're getting through my freaking barrier. They're getting through my barrier so quickly, honest to God. It's always the early parts of a Insanity run that really get you. Did we get them all? Possibly? No, there's more up there. Hacked mech. I can talk to it, apparently. I don't think I can talk to it. Right. Where are they hiding? Are they hiding up here? Are they not activated yet or something? I don't know. Oops, I've accidentally told someone to go there. Never mind. Just ignore me, I hit the wrong button, that's all. Yeah, there's ones in there. If I throw a bit of a singularity in, because there's quite a lot of them, might do some good stuff. I'm aware there's some like over there as well. I don't want to get flanked. She says, totally getting flanked. I think... Okay, Jacob, if you want to pull them, and I'll warp them, and hopefully... That's not going to trigger an explosion, oh my god. You can do like biotic combos and it triggers explosions. And that's one of the fun things about Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 didn't bring in much good stuff with the combat, I'm going to say, but the biotic combos were quite good. Oh, that's quite a lot of them. Oh, and there's one behind me. Hello, you can go down. Oh, hello, Miranda, yes.
Far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Yeah, so things were quite bad. I think, you know what, thinking about it, Wilson doesn't get as much sort of attention as you would think he should throughout the game, does he? Because, I mean, I feel like he was probably more responsible for bringing me back than Miranda was. But, you know, I don't know, he's just sort of a bit of a non-character. He doesn't really... You know, I feel like they... Well, no, I'm not going to say what I was going to say because it hasn't happened yet. Stop doing this, Magpie. Oh my god, woman. Talking about things that haven't happened yet. I mean, it's literally about to happen, so...
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
As I was saying, I think they brought him in just to die.
Dead?
Because he's dead now and he'll never be mentioned again. But, you know, he brought me back. I feel like, you know, he was at least equally as responsible for bringing me back. But, you know, he doesn't look sexy in a jumpsuit like Miranda does, so I imagine we just forget about him. How are we going to play this? The thing playing a Renegade Shepard, it's quite complicated. It's not sort of as simple as you'd think. I mean, is she going to approve of Miranda killing him? Is she going to not care at all and just say, what are we going to do now? Is she going to say, no, you can't question him? I don't know. Let's go for now, you can't question him.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Blimey, Miranda. Blimey. Yeah, so that's it. That's the end of the tutorial storyline. Just apparently Wilson decided that he wanted to hack the mechs, and we never really find out why or anything. It's a really weird opening, actually. It's very strange. But anyway, what happens now?
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
To be honest, not really. I'm kind of sick of... kind of sick of asking people questions. We can ask about... No, you know what? Let's just go.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Yes, I do.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Oh. That's a very good question. Why did you leave him behind? Well, mostly because there wasn't really another viable option.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Alliance saved the Destiny Ascension and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Udina joined the Council. I don't know what happens if I say Anderson joined the Council. I don't know whether I can retrospectively change my decision. Possibly, but we're gonna stick with Udina.
Humanity was offered a spot on the Council. I recommended Ambassador Udina for the position.
Yes, Ambassador Udina is now Councillor Udina. He's done an admirable job of representing humanity's interests.
Not sure he's done enough for humanity, but I guess that's politics for you.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Oh, and now we're here, and there's probably...
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Yes, okay, so... It's a lot of talking at the start of Mass Effect 2, I have to say. As much as it does kind of throw you into the action, at the same time it's also... It's a lot of talking. Yeah, okay, so, Is it just me, or does it look like we're on exactly the same base? We mean, we're not, but it kind of looks like we are. I have to say, maybe Cerberus isn't so inventive with the whole architecture type thing. Every base just looks exactly the same. Okay, let's go and meet the elusive man.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Oh my god, he's so enigmatic, isn't he?
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
This is interesting in that if you take the Renegade options, you're actually nicer to him than if you take the Paragon options, because, you know, sort of being on the side of Cerberus is a more Renegade stance. But I don't think Phoenix would be. Or maybe she would, I don't know. I think Phoenix is just gonna, like, just generally suspicious of everybody, so it's not so much that she's adverse to the idea of working with Cerberus because she's very pro-alliance, it's just she doesn't trust anyone, really.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Okay, why me? That is an excellent question, and if I remember correctly, we get quite an unsatisfactory answer.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Yeah, that really doesn't explain why. I mean, I've never understood what is so special about Shepard. Like, honest to God, what is so special about Shepard? Apart from, like, having the cipher in her head and having the visions from the beacon. But none of that is really relevant in Mass Effect 2. So, like, what's so special? Why would you do that? Why would you spend all that money to bring her back? What for? She's just a soldier. I mean, she's literally just the soldier who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and happened to get the visions put in her head. And yes, then she became a Spectre, which is quite a big achievement, but still, it's not like... I don't understand, honestly. There are many things about Mass Effect 2's storyline which are incredibly tenuous, but anyway, we'll get into that later, probably. Okay, let's just get straight onto the abductions.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention where you killed one of them.
Yeah, probably not. The Alliance, they're good eggs most of the time, aren't they? Can't we call them?
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier, and more convenient.
Okay, so basically the Alliance aren't what they used to be, and maybe we can't rely on them quite as much as we used to be able to. Mind you, we only really have his word for that at this moment.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Yeah, okay, so... yeah, we've been brought back from the dead, and now it's immediately just like, oh, there's a bunch of human colonies that keep, like, disappearing, and, you know, humans are being abducted, and you just go and investigate that, love, with no real explanation. it's probably the Reapers, but we don't know for certain, and we're sending you because, I don't know, we spent 2 years rebuilding you specifically for this purpose. I don't know. There is so much about Mass Effect 2 that makes absolutely no sense if you think about it too much, which is probably why most of us just don't bother thinking about it, because honestly, it's easier that way. Okay, so, tutorial done, Elusive Man met, Miranda and Jacob, I was going to say recruited, but it's more like they've recruited me than the other way around. Phoenix recreated in Mass Effect 2 Glory with her... Oh, look at her scars. Her scars are amazing. Hang on a minute. Is she more scarred on one side than the other, or is it just the lighting? It might just be the lighting. Hang on a minute, camera. Bear with me. Yeah. If you catch her in the right light, they look proper badass, those scars, don't they? I love those scars. I'm really excited, actually, because I'm going to be able to get to keep my scars for once, because usually my scars disappear because I'm a goody two-shoes, but I'm going to get to keep my scars, guys. She's going to look amazing! Anyway, we are going to wrap this up here for today. Part 2 will be uploaded tomorrow, because I'm generous like that, and we'll go into Freedom's Progress and see what's what. After that, episodes will be going up on Sundays. You know what, I always say things like this and then I'm like, oh god, now I have to, like, you know, stick to that and be, like, reliable, and I'm a very unreliable person. But, you know, barring any kind of disasters or anything, episodes will be uploaded on Sundays, and The Sims will be kind of going on through the week. I want to say that they're going to go up on Tuesdays and Thursdays and there'll be 2 Sims episodes a week, but maybe I won't be able to keep that up. I don't know. But, yes, Mass Effect will be on Sundays, but Part 2 will be tomorrow. But until then... bye, I suppose.